Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. In the previous part we said our goodbyes to everyone, but there's still one more thing we need to do. I can find Juness. Might as well stop by the food court one last time. Sure, why not? Oh, hello. I did. Okay. Goodbye. The usual food court. Our headquarters for the past year. This is where you spent so many afternoons going over the case with everyone. Just sitting here brings back a lot of memories. Sucks that Persona 5 isn't coming out till next year, but it's actually pretty good, I'm telling you that.
What a coincidence! It must be destiny!
Oh, okay.
So you guys came here too!
Hey.
It's our very own special headquarters. There are so many memories here.
Right.
Yo there, Senpai. I thought you'd be here.
We had a feeling we'd run into everyone if we came here.
We were planning on seeing you off at the station tomorrow, but I was feeling too restless, so I decided to come here.
Yeah.
Well, since we're all here, why don't we have something to eat?
Yeah, sure.
Ooh, let's have steak! Steak! And make Yosuke pay for everything!
Why? Why always have Yosuke
Shut
pay?
up about your steaks.
I mean, I don't understand if Yosuke paid for mine, but you are all teenagers. You can pay for your own food. And then again, none of you, I mean, Yukiko probably could.
I
Maybe
really
Rise
had
too.
fun in this world.
Teddy works here, so it's fine.
Dude, your
so
whole existence is about
I mean, Kanji
fun.
has that sewing thing, so
Well,
you're
what we've
shit out of
gone
luck,
through
G8.
wasn't
That's why
all
you always
fun
have
and
Yosuke
games.
pay, huh?
But I gotta say, I've never felt so fulfilled in my life.
Yeah.
It seems we've been working on this forever, but at the same time, it felt like it went so fast. We won't ever gather here again like this, or tear our hair out trying to solve the mysteries. Even if we wanted to talk about it all, there were so many extraordinary things that no one would believe us. Come to think of it, for me, I think it all started when Chie told me about the Midnight Channel.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
I heard about it from her too. How did you learn about it, Chie?
I guess it was just a random rumor. A lot of girls were trying it out.
Huh. I wonder how it started then.
Same here.
Who knows? Maybe someone accidentally came across it?
The Midnight Channel. You know, that really was the cause of everything. I mean, the fog
Yeah, it
lifted after we
was.
caught Adachi, but there's still a lot of stuff that isn't clear yet. It's still foggy over there, too.
Some weird guy might use it to do bad things again.
Didn't that Amino something monster say it granted us power?
I bestowed power onto those who could brave the hollow forest. In other words, he gave the power to enter TVs to those who awakened to their persona ability, so that he might use us as pawns to enact his scheme.
Right.
Hey, that reminds me. Didn't your hand suddenly slip into the TV even before anything happened to you? Does that mean you're an exception? Well, wait, then what about Adachi and Namatame?
They
Those two
probably
could go
had the
inside
same
TVs
thing, right?
before all this stuff about personas, right?
Right.
What? Then Senpai and the other two could do it for some other reason?
There must be
That's
something you're not
true.
remembering. Anything come to your mind, Senpai?
Huh. Let's see here. You're the only exception? You have the power to enter TVs before your persona awakened. And the same goes for Adachi and Namatame. You remember that Nanako gave you something this morning when you were about to leave? No, she didn't. She only somehow gives it to you when you get this far.
A letter? Hey, this better not be another warning.
Well, I don't think so. Sender is listed as Adachi.
Huh? This is from jail? It's from Adachi.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure you're surprised to get this letter out of the blue.
Sure am.
I'm writing this because there's something I need to tell you.
Go on.
Ever since I made it out alive, there are some things I understand now.
Okay.
It's true that my game's over.
Wah, wah.
As you all insisted at the time, I'll abide by the rules of this world.
Okay.
But as long as I'm in stir here, I can't clean up after myself.
Right.
So I hope this will give you something to think about regarding this case.
Uh-huh.
There's still this feeling I can't shake.
Go on.
It's about how it all started. About that midnight channel.
Right.
Now I remember, someone told me about it when I first came to town. Before I heard the rumors at the station. And I was intrigued when I noticed that something similar was written on Namatame's reports as well. But I can't remember who it was that told me. Since Namatame and I both gained our power after coming to Inaba,
Right.
I have a feeling that has something to do with it.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of this will be useful or not, but I hope it can help somehow.
That'd be great. There's still more.
When I'm here, I think of Dojima-san, Nanako-chan, and you. A lot. Though my time with you didn't seem like much fun before. It's strange.
Huh? Dachi's well-organized words unfolded onto a piece of stationery paper.
Despite it all, I'm grateful to you. Thank you.
Aw.
But let me just say this.
Okay.
You're a dumbass.
Well. Okay.
You take the path you choose, and I'll think about what that means to me, too. I doubt I'll ever see you again. But
Well,
stay healthy.
there is
Goodbye.
Altanax. Huh. The letter ends there. You obtained Adachi's letter. You feel a definite bond between you and Adachi. That's right. The powerful words of "You're a dumbass" has ranked the Hunger Social Link to the max. And you have had to do everything else that I've done. You had to max out. You had to get to rank 6 of Jester. And then 7 and 8 happen on their own. And then you have to go see Adachi when you learn that he's the killer by yourself in order to change into Hunger. And then it should automatically reach rank 10 here. You can now fuse Makatsu in Zanamiki, the Tempter of the Void. Well, still though, the things he wrote gnaw at you. Who did we learn about the Midnight Channel from?
It's not very helpful to know that he can't remember who it was.
Did I read the other parts for him?
I'm not sure how to put it, but I kind of know the feeling.
Yeah.
It's like... I don't know how to say this.
Go on.
Like something's connecting all these things. Something beyond what we can see. That world, the Midnight Channel, the ability to enter TVs. They all
To
feel
be
like
fair,
separate
the
things.
three who got the...
You know what I mean? First the rumors, then the serial murder, followed by us deciding to investigate the case. If they all really were separate, they wouldn't fit together like this, right?
Right.
There has to be some kind of conductor behind everything.
The thing is, Namatame, Adachi, and
Do you
myself
think the person
all got the
Adachi
power,
mentioned, the
but
one who
only
told
just
him
us
about the
three
Midnight
right away.
Channel, is that conductor?
Huh?
Did I strike gold again? It's seriously just something that popped into my head.
You're gonna be a police officer, Chie. You gotta
Senpai,
stop. You
is
gotta
there
start
anything
thinking
like that you can think
like
of?
that. Everything in the case has started. I learned about the Midnight Channel from Chie a few days after coming to this town. Excuse me. But Adachi and Namatame heard about the Midnight Channel from someone immediately after coming to this town. You think back, you feel as if something happened to you as well upon your arrival here. There is something.
We were involved in a murder case last year, which we succeeded in solving. But the monster we fought last said we did well in playing our parts.
Right.
Perhaps this means Adachi and Namatame were players as well. Could it be that from the beginning, this serial murder case was merely a portion of a much larger scheme?
Probably.
And none of the people who were directly involved in the case ever suspected it.
Hey, this scheme. Could it be the whole thing about filling both worlds with the fog and turning mankind into shadows?
Probably.
So someone was behind the scenes watching us. The culprits. And maybe even that monster.
Yeah.
And he manipulated Adachi and Namatame at the very beginning so everything would come together perfectly?
Let's
Seeing
go
that
out
way.
into town. We might
I
find
just
something.
hope
Although
Persona
you may
5's
be the only one
true
capable of
ending
noticing it.
doesn't have to
Please contact the rest of us should you come
doesn't
across
have to be as hard to
anything.
find as this one is.
We
Sure,
can't say our
it's
goodbyes
not that
tomorrow
hard
with
to
this
find. All you
hanging
gotta
over
do
our
is just
heads.
say no
Let's
and
go
then go
figure
see
this
your
out.
headquarters. But well, who knows? Maybe Persona 5's ending will take a different turn than any of these other endings have before, considering how that trailer looked. The one you immediately saw after coming to town was Dojima. Now that doesn't matter, you always say ellipses. See them and confirm the truth. Okay. It's great here at your June nest. It's getting darker here. Well, they're at the Samigawa, right? Hey,
Did
you
you already
meet all your
your
friends? I wanted to talk to you.
Hmm?
What's this
What's
all
this
of a
all?
sudden? You asked the Jim about the first day you arrived in town.
The day you first came to town?
Yeah,
Let's see. We were the first ones to greet you, right?
that's right.
Did we stop somewhere on the way home? I'm
we?
pretty sure Nanako and I left home that afternoon, picked you up, and came straight back.
Okay.
Now that I think back to that night, I was called back to work as soon as we got home, so I couldn't talk much.
Yeah, that's true.
And
I
the
remember
very
that.
next day, those strange murders started.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Lots happened since then. It's been one heck of a year, hasn't it?
That's
Hey,
true.
big bro. On the first day, didn't we stop at that place?
That place.
The gas station. I used the bathroom there.
Oh, okay.
When I got back to the car, you were talking to the weird attendant.
The weird attendant.
Yeah, when I first met you, I remember the gas attendant because he was weird.
Okay, Nanako.
Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I filled the tank before we went home, huh?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I do remember you talking to the attendant there.
Okay.
I didn't remember seeing him much before, so he stuck in my mind. But I don't know about calling him weird. It wasn't like he looked or acted funny.
Okay.
Yeah. Come to think of it, I never saw that guy again.
Really?
It wasn't really that the attendant looked weird. But after you talked to him, you looked sick, big bro.
I looked sick?
Don't you remember? I asked you on the way home. Are you car sick?
Huh.
You said you were okay, but that attendant, he was just a little scary for some reason.
Oh.
Well, I didn't know about that.
Right.
But honestly, I'm surprised you're asking all these questions. I thought you came here just to reminisce.
Well.
So, why are you looking for the person you met first? Is something going on with that attendant? Do you know him?
Well. No big deal.
I see. Well, just remember that you leave tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're up to, but you should come back home early.
Yeah, I will.
There are some dark clouds on the horizon. We might get some rain soon.
You can feel it coming in the air. I understand.
Okay.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord, oh Lord. What's up?
Welcome to the Velvet Room. How may I help you? You have solved the mystery and deflected the disaster that so nearly fell upon you.
Yeah.
Is there something else beyond this you need our assistance with?
There's one last thing.
Intriguing. So, is there still something that leaves you unsatisfied? What may that be?
I wonder though.
Well then, let's take a look and see what it is you might be sensing.
Okay. Wow.
Wow. That's a lot.
Ah, this is a surprise. These are shards of power, allowing one to see through to the
Pretty.
truth of things without being swayed by hollow rumors. Interesting. Indeed, you have come here today
pretty.
for a reason. Then I shall play my part as well.
Okay. Whoa.
That is a crystal of power which you have nurtured through your journey. An
Wow.
orb that repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies, and shines upon the truth.
I love Igor's voice. It is amazing. Tame the Orb of Sight. Okay.
Hey, I remembered something about myself.
Oh, did you
I was
now?
born a long, long time ago.
Okay.
I was the unconscious wish shared by people's minds.
Oh, really?
To
Where do you
protect
know?
the world of man, walk the path of man, fulfill the wish of the world. That was my role. But people changed.
That they do.
People stopped wishing for truth and life. Or maybe they just stopped paying attention.
Oh, they changed for the worse.
Eventually, the me that wanted to protect humanity and the me that wanted to fulfill humanity's wish couldn't stay as one. The desires of man had no bounds, and one day, my other half became its own existence. Much larger than myself. I was left behind.
Oh, really now?
With no power or memories. I became a tiny fragment, incapable of even clearing the fog without giving my own life to do so. Kusumi no Okami. The rest, you already know.
Right.
Without my powers, I became a tool, manipulated by the other me.
The other you.
You already know, huh?
Yep.
The cause of it all. The one who created the Midnight Channel and gave you the power to enter the TV. The real puppet master, who tried to fill both worlds with fog, using me and the Sagiri. If you don't defeat her, the world will never be truly clear of that fog.
Got it.
Follow what you believe in. The truth is right in front of you.
Yeah.
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice.
Something I've done.
At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
Got it.
How marvelous. It seems that you will reveal the journey's true end, one beyond our predictive power. Now go
Predicted power.
to the place where everything began.
Where everything began, huh? Well, began raining. There's one more thing we need to do first before we go to where everything began. Hello, Margaret. Something's different from usual. Don't see Igor anywhere. Or Marie.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Hello.
I wonder how many times it's been that we've seen each other like this.
I don't know.
Apparently, we met for a purpose after all.
I agree.
Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
The Velvet Room is inseparable from the heart of its invited guest. The shape of the room and its residents are selected by my master, based on the number of guests and the destiny.
Right.
But my predecessor is gone from this place for a completely different reason.
Oh?
No one ordered her to leave. She left of her own will to accomplish her own ends.
Oh, did she
Such
now?
a thing cannot happen to the residents of the Velvet Room. So I wish to know the reasons behind it.
Okay.
My ultimate aim was to bring that foolish girl to her senses and return her here.
Okay.
To do so, I had to know why she left. And I felt that the key to understanding rested with you. But now, I'm even more confused.
How so?
I can't say whether her choice in fact was foolish or not. All residents of the Velvet Room are destined to find themselves. It was true for her as well. Why did she suddenly give up on her quest? That was my greatest worry. But then again, maybe my premises were flawed. Maybe she found her answer, and so left this place. In which case, my role is not to blindly bring her back.
Oh?
What was it that she gained? And who am I?
Who am I?
What I may receive from
Who
you
am I,
will
you
most
ask?
likely show me the answer to those questions. That is why fate did not bring a guest who only talks, but one who holds unmatched power. I would like to
I
issue a
don't
request
talk,
to
though.
you, not as my master's guest, but a personal request from me to you.
Alrighty.
Would you fight a match against me?
Hells yeah, I will.
I won't force you, of course. There's no reason for you to go that far.
Oh, too bad. We're going
After
there.
all, if we were to clash, I might sever your thread of destiny.
Oh, confident
but
are
encounters
we?
always bring change to both sides. If you emerge victorious, you will surely gain something as well.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
Please consider the offer carefully before making your decision.
It's already
Should
made.
you opt to
You're
accept
going
my
down, Margaret.
request, bring this to me where I will wait.
Received an invitation from Margaret. Obtained Aqua invitation. Says, I await you at the ends of heaven.
I look forward to seeing you again.
Unfortunately, we have to climb through all the stairs of heaven again. We have to do that 3 times. Once for the main time, the second time to beat the shadow, which you have to do in order to get this invitation, and a third time to beat Margaret, which we are going to kick her ass. She's a little different than vanilla, so that's why we're going to do it. Sup? Hi there. Do you need something? Isn't this where I first? What are you talking about? Oh, is this about the part-time job? I'm sorry, we don't have any opening yet. Do you know Adachi? That serial murder suspect? Real tragedy, wasn't it? But the case was solved, right? Thank goodness. Say the same thing no matter who you say, I guess. Something else I can help you with? Have you met those two? Well, that's a weird question to ask. I don't know if it was right before, but I might have met them before. Right here. I've been in this town for a long time, so yeah, there's a good chance. But it's not like I knew them personally. If you got nothing else, you mind leaving me alone? Oh, you still need something? Hey, I asked you to leave me alone. Did you miss that? Did you do anything to them? Huh? To those two? That's right. I remember now. I think I met them when they first came to this town. So I greeted them saying, "Welcome to Inaba." But that's all. Just that. What about it? What did you do to me? What did I do? Don't you remember? I met you here when you first came to town and did the same thing as what I did to those two. I greeted you, that's all. Remember? We talked for a couple minutes. Hey, mind if I ask you something? Why all these questions? Is there something that's bothering you about the first time we first met? Did you give me the power? Amazing. You've reached me at last. Let's drop this charade. To be quite honest, I was waiting for you to come. Adachi, Namatame, and you. It is I who awakened the power within you 3. The ones who had potential. But having said that, I'm rather surprised. Okay?
You really are troublesome. Not only did you defeat the 2 Sagiri I snuck into Adachi and Namatame, but you even saved that stunted dwarf of a life.
Oh. Are you talking about Marie?
It's such a foolish thing. What good is saving her life? She is but rubbish, suitable only for getting rid of that pointless fog.
Guess what? She's half. Marie's half of a
Don't tell me she was still carrying that around.
It's Izanami. Marie's half of
excuse me.
Izanami.
I was talking about that bamboo comb you have on you.
So yeah, she is the definition of plot
Yes,
MacGuffin.
I know. After all, it is a symbol of separation, which is why I gave it to her as we parted ways.
Nice. Remember that Kanji's mother mentioned that when you visited Tatsumi Textiles with Marie. Yeah, so Marie is a freaking plot MacGuffin or Mary Sue, whatever you want to say. She
How
only
foolish.
exists
That comb was a
Like,
curse.
that's the only reason she exists
And
is
to think
because,
she
like,
treasured it all
oh,
this
hey, I'm
time.
part of the
She must have been
main
desperate
villain.
for something to cling
She's a
to.
plot MacGuffin. Nothing more.
There's a limit to how
she
irresponsible
exists just so
you
you can get to the true ending, which you didn't even need to. You've messed with me as well.
And what are you going to do about it? The last battle wasn't enough for you. You certainly have the powers I was expecting.
Why did you choose me?
For your special potential, of course. Your friends were drawn to the spark I stirred in you. That's why they're here now, with their awakened powers. Still, I didn't think you'd make it all the way to me. Indeed.
What?
I never expected this at all. You're really something.
Oh, keep...
What? You don't remember? When you first came to town, I gave your power a gentle push. Just like this.
Flash. Bye.
Are you in high school?
I will allow this flashback.
Does it surprise a city
because
boy to
literally
see how
this
little
was
there
in
is
the
out
first
here?
episode.
There's so little to do. I'm
I
sure
will
you'll
allow
get
it.
bored
And
fast.
holy crap.
You'll either be hanging out with
I
your
don't.
friends
I think
or
we're
doing
at
part-time
part
jobs.
80 right now.
Speaking
This
of
is
which,
my
we're
longest
actually
Let's
looking
Play,
for part-time
and
help
oddly
right
enough, my
now.
longest Let's Play before that was Persona
Give it some thought, why
4.
don't you? We don't mind if
I'm
you're
pretty
a
sure
student.
Persona 5 is probably going to be my longest one when that comes out next year.
You're not the only one I welcomed to town with a handshake greeting. I did the same for a few other outsiders like you.
Outsiders?
A handful of strangers were more than sufficient to stimulate a small place like this.
What?
But it seems the stimulus was stronger than I imagined. Enough to envelop this town with fog, and later lift it.
What?
Not only that, you now stand before me as if your assigned part wasn't enough. What for?
To learn the truth.
What will grasping the truth do for you? Why such greed? I guess it's the foolish nature of being mortal.
Well, you know what? We are pretty foolish, aren't we? Okay, hello.
I am Izanami.
What's up, Izanami?
Sagiri, ruler of the fog, is merely an aspect of myself that I birthed long ago. You awakened to a power I had not imagined.
My persona is your husband,
Defeated
isn't
the
he?
two Sagiri and the one fragment born from me.
Uh-huh.
And now here you stand, face to face with me. I can no longer ignore this situation as mere foolishness.
Nope.
This may be fate, as decreed by the world. Very well. This time I shall pit my full strength against you.
Oh, really
But
now?
in return, you must come prepared to follow through in your futile resistance.
We'll see about that.
I'll be waiting for you there.
Whoa. And she's gone. The one you just encountered was the entity behind everything. Her name is Izanami. You can hear your friends' voices in the distance. What's up?
Hey, are you alright? Who was that you were just talking to? Did she
Nah.
just disappear?
Nah, no one
Wait,
important.
Don't tell me.
Yep, she's the one behind it all. What's up?
So, it wasn't over after all.
You mean it isn't over?
You're saying this so-called Izanami is the conductor, and she's waiting for us in the other world?
Yep.
We don't beat her. I'm sure it'll all happen again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The others aren't far off, so I'll call them up.
Got it.
Yeah, will ya? Tell him this is really gonna close the case.
Right. We'll defeat her and put an end to this for sure this time.
Hells yeah.
All right. Then once we're all ready, let's meet up at Juness.
Right. You finally discovered the true case of everything that happened. You must defeat this Izanami who waits for you in the other world. If Izanami truly gave birth to Amonosagiri, then as long as Izanami is left alone, the town will definitely fall into the fog again someday. And if that were to happen, everyone, all that's precious to you, would become mere shadows. This is the most important task you have faced, and it must be taken care of before leaving town. You must ensure complete peace for this town, where you've lived with everyone. its head there right now. Good news is, don't be afraid. You can go into the TV world and then you can still... That is somewhat of a lie. You can go out, but only to the stores. You can still go to the stores.
All right!
So many things have happened up till now, but now we'll beat this Izanami and put an end to this. Right? Yes. But since we were spread out all over town until a moment ago, let's go over what happened. This is the last measure must be taken. We need to make sure that we end this properly. Let's enter the TV.
I'll do my very best.
Don't... Huh, I found that weird. Teddy wasn't in his costume, but it had his costume portrait. Huh. Oh well. No skin off my bones.
I sense a
Look
tremendous
at that
presence.
persona.
It's unlike anything we had
Look
faced.
at that
And
persona.
it seems like a new area has formed.
I bet it's that lady. She's waiting
You mean
for us there.
Izanami?
That reminds me. That Amino something we beat said stuff like, "We'll meet again." If that thing's gonna show up again, let's crush him completely so he can't cause any more problems from here on out.
Damn straight. Let's go snap that thing in two. We'll do it and give Senpai a big farewell tomorrow.
Let's do our best like always, leader.
Got it.
It is kind of sad that this really is going to be the last time we do something like this. You know, this might sound like a weird thing to say, but it was a lot of fun.
That's because we all strove together toward a common goal. There were many things we believed in without questioning them. The culprit's identity, their motives. There were many occasions where we nearly gave up.
It may have been easier if we'd chosen to look the other way.
Shut up.
But we didn't.
No.
Even if we had
No.
to fight every inch of our way, I want to go on feeling, seeing, touching, and thinking for myself.
Yeah. Still, one person alone can only understand so much. That's why we're all here together.
Right. All for one and one for all.
So long as someone's got your back, you can kick against the pricks no matter how tough they are.
This is for our future.
So we can see him off tomorrow with no regrets.
Right.
Ew.
Huh?
Yosuke always has to try to make himself look all cool.
What are you
But he's
talking
so
about?
pathetic, it makes my skin crawl.
Probably just fleas on your ratty old suit. I spilled juice on you earlier.
No wonder I smell of orangey freshness.
We're all gonna die.
Well then, let's do this.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. We'll beat him. We'll beat Izanami. So this will be the last time I help you guys catch the bad guy. Sensei. Good luck. That's right, Teddy. But we have one thing we need to take care of first. But we'll do that in the next part of Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. I'll see you all when we finish this game in 2 more parts. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. See you all next time.